Okay, body of Christ, I want to talk about the third eye. Okay, that's not necessarily a biblical term. It's more of a new age term, but it's the pineal gland. It's the open door to the spirit realm. And sometimes when you've been dedicated on the altar through parental or, witchcraft in the generations, 4 generations back, any level of witchcraft, we're talking secret societies, we're talking initiations into witchcraft, ancestral worship, all of that. Granny was a witch. Okay, typically if they dedicated you on the altar, that means that they potentially opened that pineal gland, third eye, whatever you want to call it. It's an open portal to the demonic realm, but it can masquerade itself as a spiritual gift sometimes. Okay, a gift of, but sadly, the hard thing with that is you're only open to the second heaven. Okay, they specifically open that portal before you're born or in utero or whenever it is that they dedicated you. They open that. You're basically born with that open. Okay, so that portal is open to the second heaven, the demonic realm, the astral plane. That's why a lot of people will travel in their dreams, because they're basically going to where those witches and covens operate without even knowing it, because they were dedicated. So that's why it's so important to deal with your foundation, because you need to go and you need to ask the Lord or get a session and say, Lord, am I dedicated? What is speaking against me? Why am I traveling at night? Why am I having demonic dreams? Why am I suffering? These are all things. I mean, you're basically given over to the demonic realm. They have full access to you. There's no buffer. Okay, and it manifests in your life as a lot of things, and you blindly could be serving their kingdom without even knowing it, because it typically happens when you're asleep. That's why witches astral project. They're going to the second heaven to do their worship, and that's typically, if you're dedicated, you're going there too without knowing it. Maybe you're asleep, but they're taking your body out and they're bringing you into that temple in the second heaven. So that is definitely something that needs to be destroyed in your life. If that's something you're suffering from, I would highly recommend getting a session, dealing with your spiritual foundation, breaking those oaths and covenants that speak against you, destroying the legal rights the enemy has to you. All right, I hope this blesses you.